Yesterday started off as a blast. That is how it's going to start.
This is so freaking amazing.
All right, I just started the recording. So
Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. And here I am.
God.
I'm thinking that we were going.
laugh.
I really thought we were going on for like 15 minutes. It's only 10:05.
Yeah.
It's only 10:05.
No.
So.
To be honest, I'm kind of happy that what we were just talking about wasn't recorded. You know, there's still some things that I'm like, gotta keep that. Gotta keep that one quiet for a little bit.
Oh, so that's good. I like that. That is amazing.
It goes in the book.
It goes in the book?
Yeah.
So this is what goes in the book. What we just talked about for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
When we thought we were being recorded.
Yeah.
But we weren't, in fact, being recorded.
Now we are.
But now we are. Wait, are you sure? Are you sure?
I mean,
Are you
Adrian,
sure?
what is being recorded?
Whoa.
You know, like what is like in the grand scheme of things?
Oh.
I know.
In the grand scheme of you know what's funny? I did a review for Bo.
Okay.
And I actually
of Mighty Lucky?
Yes, of Mighty Lucky at 259 Bowery.
Wow.
One of the luckiest dispensaries you'll ever set foot in. Mighty Lucky Dispensary. Yes. So I did the review, and I actually was going to say, what did you just say?
Gosh.
What did you just say?
I know. What did I just say?
What did you just say? It wasn't for the record. It was,
what's recording?
Yeah.
What is recording?
Yeah. It was like, no, after that.
Do you want me to just give you a bunch of different line reads of what is recording?
No, after
what is recording?
No, after that. What did you say after that about being recorded? Oh my God. So I was.
You know what the nice thing is that this is being recorded. So though we won't have the answer now, we will have the answer.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd also like to go on the record. It's not because I'm a stoner that I can't remember the last thing that I just said. I've had 2 concussions as well, so you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did have 2 concussions.
Yeah, I got to treat my words like auditions. I just
oh
do them and then I got to forget
about it.
I
forgot about the concussions. Yes, it was the concussion. Oh yes, so it was like where it's like I said a review, right? And I was going to use this phrase where it was like all things considered or something to that effect. And you just said it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. But you know what? It's all good. So the review that I did, it was for Blue Dream from Sunwalker Farms.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
It was really nice. It's an escape where you're comfortably seated in whatever is on your mind. A berry-fueled trip where you let the negative vibes out and welcome the positive vibes in. And remember that it's all about the positive. A smooth, easy inhale with a smooth, sweet-tasting exhale. All around good time for sure. 5 clouds.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 5 out of how many
5.
clouds? So 5 is the highest of the clouds.
There you go.
You know what? I have to agree with that review because I also I smoked that this week
Really?
as well, and it was delightful. It was uplifting. I got a lot of work done. I was very productive.
Oh, wow.
When I smoked that.
Excellent.
Yeah. I was like, I forgot that I'm stoned.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
that
many
is
thanks.
awesome. Now, I got to tell you what we took down this morning was just as nice.
Yeah.
The sour diesel from Nanticoke, that was outstanding. And I feel uplifted, I feel relaxed, and I feel at ease. And I'm having a good time.
Having such a good time.
Because
so much laughter this morning. This is definitely a very, like... You almost want to say, like, you're just kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. Wow. Everything around me is out of my control.
It
and
really
just
is.
sucks. So I'm just going to be my best me.
This is all we have in control right here. In this tiny little studio.
Wow, that joint was powerful.
Oh, my God. This is all we have going on right now is this episode. Episode 9.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's a baseball team.
That is a baseball team. Episode 9, and I wanted to name it this. Tangie Icebox Cake.
Yeah.
So, Tangie, I looked up, is a strain that is great for moms.
Okay.
On the go, active, all that stuff, staying really productive, busy, whatever the case may be, and no anxiety and all that other good
For
stuff.
the mom on the go, you have so many things that you have to take care of. Well, do I have the strain for you, Tangie? Because you have to keep them alive.
Oh my God. So
Okay, so moms love Tangie.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. So moms love Tangie, and Icebox cake is easy for a mom to make because all it really takes is graham crackers, pudding, like cake crumbs or cookie crumbs or something like that, and pudding or whatever. You just stick in the icebox, and that's it.
Yeah, keep putting pudding.
There you go.
More pudding.
Exactly.
If you're thinking, like, is there enough pudding in this cake? There's not enough pudding.
Oh my God. I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to welcome because they just joined. Oh my gosh. It is Canamom 315. Good morning. How are you doing? Wait a minute. Dom, you got it? No? I can't hear you.
I think you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, it's fun when we do this
No, on
together.
her side, I think.
Oh,
muted.
she's muted. Got it. Okay, I think she's muted. Well, we'll get her, but it's 315 Canamom. I'm excited that she's here. This is going to be a very awesome episode, and I'm excited for it. But, so I put those two together because that's what I thought would be really appropriate
Okay.
for the nature of the episode. And I'm curious about what it is to be a Canamom. I know you're curious about what it is to be a Canamom in upstate New York and all that good stuff. And I'm excited to get to that. Canamom, can we hear you? Is it me? I think it's me. Can't be me, right?
No, I think it's on her side. When she talks, there should be a little blue ring around this camera when it says that she's talking, but I don't see it.
Oh, she's trying to get back out and back in and all that good stuff. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun editing on one day.
Yeah.
But this seems very easy.
It's just this section.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a section. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, see, look at that. You just pulled me right back in. So,
You got two slices.
but I might
And then
even,
you consolidate.
I might just leave that in then.
Yeah,
Because look at how positive it's turning out.
right?
Still.
Uh-oh. Something wrong? Something bad happened? Nah, we got this.
What?
Right?
Megs? Oh my God. So wait, I got to get into before we talk to Canamom 315, I got to go into my yesterday.
Okay.
So my yesterday, the MTA got me again.
It got you.
What takes 20 minutes ended up taking an hour.
Do you go to the train being like, today's the day that they're going to prove me wrong. Today's the day that, no, I believe in you. Like, you have so much hope that the MTA is not going to fail you. I like that.
What?
No, it's really nice.
How do I have faith?
You have faith because you're still surprised.
You have to be, dude.
know.
Why can't
No.
you not be surprised?
No, it's good. It's good you're not numb to it.
What?
Yeah.
No, you cannot be numb to this. Dude, I get downstairs and I'm like, wait a minute. Why does it say 10 minutes at 10 a.m.? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
This is a bad sign.
Uh-oh.
So then I look, there's the big caution thing on the board and it's like the brakes were pulled or activated. I was like, oh, Lord.
Nope.
Not again.
That's more than 10 minutes.
Yes, because I've been on a train like that before where the brake was pulled at least an hour.
Oh.
At least an hour.
Yeah, because they got to investigate why it was pulled.
Yes.
So you got to wait for the people to get there.
And do you know what the worst part is about that situation? I was in the station, and we were just sitting there.
Oh, so they couldn't even let.
No.
Oh.
We were just sitting there. And even then, as a teen, I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, what? Am I in, like, The Sims or something where somebody's, like, fiddling with me, and they're like, let's put him in this situation and see what happens?
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Was an escape plan being hatched yet to go out the
No,
emergency?
I couldn't, because it was the old school tin can E-train. So it's like you go out and then you've got like all those like weird metal things or whatever connecting the trains.
Yeah.
Try to see me doing that and I'm like tripping all over it and tangled up.
It'd make
No.
me nervous
Yeah.
as well.
I would go full Jack Tripper and it would be a mess.
Yeah.
So there's no way that I would do that.
God.
None.
We should learn how to parkour just for that scenario.
So it was like the train was just crawling. It went local. Then it was like, you know what? We're going to go express. I was like, you could have did that from the friggin' start.
Yeah.
But what gets me is we all know, and you got to get the lawyer ready for this. We all know, and I'm going to say it, the subway is a psych ward and shelter on wheels. And the only folks that are going to pull that don't have good sense. Because there's no way that somebody has an interview, a job they need to get to, or an audition they need to get to. They're not pulling the emergency brake.
Yeah. You've never seen somebody be like, I can't do it. I can't marry him. And then they pull the emergency brake. Everybody would be like, bitch, I hate you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That I'm almost like, oh, man.
Yeah.
The city has to do better.
Yeah. They keep saying they're going to.
They keep saying
right,
they will.
especially with the primary coming up. I feel like it's like high school elections.
We're gonna do
yeah.
better.
Everybody's telling us all the great things they're gonna give us and do, and you're just
I'm
like,
like, what?
where's this money coming from?
Exactly.
Guys, we all know there's no money. You don't just make things safer.
Exactly.
Just make it nice and clean.
Take care of the people that really need to be taken care of.
Yeah, let's go with the bare minimum right
Exactly.
now. We're tired.
Exactly. You know, Showtime is not pulling the emergency brake. They got stuff to do.
Yeah.
You know, the candy lady isn't pulling the emergency brake. She has stuff to do.
Yeah, they can't stay on that same car. Like, they've already gone back and forth once. No.
No, you got to
You're not doing that second one. You're doing another round. You think, now I'm going to change my mind?
Exactly.
Because now we're all stuck in this car? No.
Exactly. No.
No, you got to hide that candy.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The best was there was I was standing in front of a stroller a couple days ago, and this kid was, like, carrying on, and he was distracted. And the candy lady, the chocolate lady came by, but he was looking one way, and she walked back. She was walking. And when he turned his head, she then doubled back to the mom to see if she wanted anything. I was like, oh, you are so diabolical. Because that is my nightmare. The candy lady and a kid going bananas. That is like I can't deal with that.
That would be an intense car to be stuck in.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. What would the ideal car to be stuck in be?
There's no ideal car.
No.
There's no ideal car. Maybe, no, there isn't one.
There isn't.
There isn't.
Yeah.
Because even if it's just you, that's creepy.
Yeah.
No.
If it was just me, actually, I'd be like, this is great. This is how it all goes down.
This is how it all goes down.
All right.
Well, you know what? We are getting ready to take another smoke break, and we are going to get it all going down when we come back to our Bake Sale Session podcast, episode 9, Tangie Icebox Cake. We'll be right back. Woo! Let me get this connection back up and running. I feel good about this.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my connection. Let me take a second. See, whenever we speak, we'll get
getting us.
Getting you guys, and I think she's able to hear you guys, so it's working. Our side's working, at least. She can hear us still.
Is there like a message box or anything? Or
Did she just have it? Let me see. Yeah, right here. Settings look good. I have to write all your settings for the Sensi.
move this up. Did you have time to like do your hair?
I just put it back.
Oh my gosh! I love it.
Just threw it back.
I think I'm muted, right? I thought I just heard you. Hello? What'd you say? I just threw it back.
Yeah, it's not muted. Maybe on there.
Ah, there we go. Perfection. There we go. Dom, how we doing? Wait, how did that happen? How we doing, Dom?
I'm trying to set it up still. I don't know what's going on.
Is it my phone? Is that what it is?
I can't answer these questions.
I can't answer these questions either because I'm like, it can't be my phone.
Well, you've done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so odd.
Yeah. Mercury is still in retrograde. For
Oh
the
my
next
God,
2
it is?
days.
Are you serious?
I know, the tricky Mercury. Just last minute swaps, and we're still going to be feeling the effects for the next 5 days. So.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
No frigging way. Oh my God.
Then things like this, you're going to be like, wow, that was a problem last week. How is it all fixed now? Right? Science.
Oh my gosh. I never even thought of that. Dude.
The answer's in the stars, baby.
Oh my goodness. That is wild. That really is. Oh my gosh. I like that though.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm like,
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
you'll still try to figure out how to
Do the thing.
do it, but
just move on, move forward.
yeah.
And that's it.
Sometimes the ball's under the other cup.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean, dude? Oh my God, the shell game. It's under the other cup, and you just don't know. Oh, really? Get out of here. And you just like swipe all that shit away, and that's it.
That's it.
I like that, dude. That's a good way to look at stuff. No, I'm serious, man. And it helps that, sour diesel from Nanticoke.
It's the sour diesel from Nanticoke is really helping.
It's flowing through my system.
This.
And like, I'm just, it's all, it is what it is.
Yeah, I can't figure out what it is. Best option I could think of right now is just try the other studio. Maybe something's up with the computer settings. I don't know what it could be.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know
It's all good.
Better studio though, so you get a nicer table, more roomy.
I got you. So, Rachel, just hold. Yeah, we're recording, right? Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, so sometimes technical difficulties,
Right.
they just happen,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then we move on.
And how are we moving on?
We're moving on. This actually does remind me of when I was in Amsterdam once.
Right.
And, we had a very, I was 23, I think. So
Mhm.
it was a very 23 Amsterdam experience.
Right.
And we're so high. Where is our hotel? Where is it? Because it's also during Queen's Day, which is one of their biggest celebrations. And the whole city is decorated in orange. And there's
Right.
like celebration. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to the party on the corner. Yeah, every corner has a party. The city is like nothing
Insanity.
I've ever seen.
Whoa.
It's fun, but it's a lot.
Right.
But so I was just enjoying what I was in, and my friends were like, where are we going? And a few of them took the lead. And I
Right.
knew that we were going in the wrong direction, but we're just having so much fun,
Oh
and
my
we were walking
God.
around the city. So I was like, we're going to find the hotel eventually.
Right.
And then I looked at my other friend because we were the two in the back while the other two took the lead. And I was like, it's so funny. It's like, I know where we're going. And she was like, why aren't you saying something? And I was like, oh, you want me to speak up? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, guys, yeah, no, we're going the wrong direction. We have to go to the left. And they're like, oh, okay, you take the lead. And then I took the lead.
Uh-oh.
And then I went blank.
Wait. Hold up. You took the lead, but then you went blank. How do you do that?
Yeah. I had such confidence for such a long time, and then all of a sudden I lost it.
So wait a minute. That means you don't have a photographic memory.
No, sometimes.
Wait, so how do you have it sometimes?
Probably when I'm not stoned.
What? Dude, you got to make sure that you are like on top of your stuff, dude, because people, I used to feel this way when I would drink or whatever. I'm like, people are expecting you to be like loosey-goosey. I'm going to make a point out of sheer pettiness to be on top of my game and remember everything, or I was that jerk. Oh, no, you didn't say that. You said this. Oh, no, you didn't do that. You did that. You know what I mean? So, like, I try to make sure, I think it's being petty.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
That's why I lost all this weight.
For pettiness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even know the story, dude.
No, spite really is a driving force of a lot of us. And I think that we all should admit it. Like,
Oh,
that
no.
we're doing
Wait.
something because of spite.
Yes.
Like, it's so important.
Yes.
I love spite because it is a powerful tool.
Yes, dude. So I told my ladybug, I was like, yeah, you know why I really lost all this weight? Because my friggin' doctor was like on my butt to lose weight and this and that and the other.
So your doctor is doctoring.
No, but also, wait a minute, there's more. They're also like, oh, you know what? You're not eligible for those shots, okay? No, you got to go full on the stapling and all this other stuff.
Okay.
And they're like, you know what? You're too large to do that in our center, so you got to go to the hospital and do that. So
he was.
she.
She. So she's now shaming you.
And they are both women. Which
That's
is fine. I don't
interesting.
know. That's fine with me. But to me, it's more, it's not even about gender or anything like that. It's about you basically want me to then pay through the nose for something that may not work.
I would actually be interested to know what their contract is. Like
Exactly, dude.
because everything is a business.
Because the surgeon was like, yeah, those shots, they don't last forever, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But what I do works.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's been shown that doesn't work sometimes too.
Yeah.
So
Listen to what people are pushing and then figure out like what their agenda is. But always just be like really polite and take it in. And then you can Google the background and be like, okay.
Oh
are
my
they on
God.
the board of something?
So
like,
wait a minute.
are they getting a kickback?
So wait a minute. So now, like, I did this whole thing, drinking 1.5 gallons of water,
Okay.
like having coffee for breakfast with a very small meal because of the unhinged job that I work at. Like, I'm on TikTok live for 4 hours. Okay. So I can't be having no accidents and going viral for wrong reasons.
And you're drinking 1.5 gallons of water. That's a lot.
My body now is like really like regimented to the time and like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And like I come home because like when I first started, my back and my legs would hurt. So you got to partake.
Yeah.
Relax myself. So that's 1 gram right there. and then there's like small late lunch and a good dinner.
Mhm.
But all the while, from the moment I get home to the moment I go to bed, it's like that's the gallon and a half.
Okay.
And even before I started working the job, I was doing it because when I partake, I get cotton mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm always drinking water.
Just want to make sure you don't drown.
Oh,
I
no.
just want to make sure.
Gallon and a half. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's like 12 to 14
But-
glasses of water a day is really
Oh.
kind of like, that's kind of like the max. After that, then it's like you could technically drown.
Get H2O
Yeah.
poisoning. Yeah, too much of a good thing. And it's like this massive, like 28-ounce cup or something. And I just fill it.
Yeah.
And I love water. I've always,
Water's great.
yeah. So like all the fruit juice and all the soda, all that stuff, I've done away with it. And then also beer, wine, alcohol, cut that down considerably.
Yeah.
So now I can't wait to go to the doc and be like, hello, and tell them the entire program.
Yeah.
So yes, petty. That's what it's all about. Oh, I didn't even tell you what happened to me yesterday.
Oh.
Yo,
we didn't
dude.
get
Dude.
into it.
Oh
got
my
to- we got to
God.
we started
We
it.
did.
We're getting to the train.
Yeah. Oh no, the train, that was all done.
Okay.
The train was all done.
Yeah, okay, so you're off the train.
Off the train, got to work, barely made it, got live.
Also, I guess we forgot to mention that we came back from our smoke break.
Oh yeah, that's right,
that's-
we did.
Actually,
hey.
I'm just gonna kind of get us. Now, see, here's the thing: I take the lead, I get lost, and then I come back.
Oh.
I'm coming back right now.
She came back.
No,
Oh.
you gotta give me some time to adjust.
Hey.
Here we are. I forgot there was an agenda. Yes,
There
no,
was an agenda. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So last night, like I'm losing weight or whatever. I'm ordering clothes and stuff. And by the way, waiting for sales suck. And I waited, found something. Just two simple shirts, long sleeve shirts.
Yeah, just two simple.
Just two
long-sleeve.
simple long sleeve
So
shirts,
simple.
same color, same brand, same everything.
Yeah.
And I pick up the box. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Why is there heft?
Yeah.
Heft.
There's heft. Right.
Why is there heft? Get home, open it up. There's a shoebox in there. Hey, there's a shoebox in there.
Did you order shoes?
No, I didn't. But wait, it gets even better. It gets even better. They are women's shoes. Size 10. Size 10. So, wait a minute. You know what I got to do now? I scramble on my phone, go through all my orders, make sure everything's up and ready.
Yeah. Oh, did
And
I
I'm like-
accidentally put that into my basket?
Or I'm like, babe, listen, I ordered 2 shirts and that's it. I don't know no size 10 chick. Okay? I don't know no size 10 chick.
This is how people get in
And-
trouble.
Yeah, see, mate, see,
Did you
The
date
department
somebody
store
that works
tr-
in like
No.
the shipping facility?
the department store tried to get me in trouble.
Adrian.
They tried to get
Ashby.
me bagged and
Oh,
tagged.
Get him.
Yeah, right? No,
That's
but
a
you know what's
master
funny?
plan, though. Imagine being able to hack somebody's like orders and throwing in.
And just like, we're going to put some lingerie in there. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. Can you imagine? But you know what's
no,
messed
you know
up?
it would be more annoying if it was like the basic stuff. Like you find out that he's
Granny
buying,
panties?
Well, he has no problem picking up tampons. You know, like has no problem doing like simple things.
There you go.
Yeah.
But it was so ridiculous. I was like, wait a minute, how did this happen? But then what was also weird, there was no return sticker in the box.
Okay.
So it is a setup because I can't go to the department store with these shoes and be like, hey, they were in my box by accident. So what I'm going to do is donate them.
Okay.
Ha! There it is.
There we go.
That's right. See, there it is.
Somebody's gonna get a nice new pair of shoes. That's
But what all I could think of was Seinfeld music in my head. That's all I could think about.
yeah.
And the same thing happened on Monday.
You got another pair of shoes?
No, I did not get another pair of shoes.
How many people are
No.
sending you women's shoes in the mail?
No.
Who did you upset? I need to know who this villain is. See, See, this is how crime should be committed. You have to psychologically fuck with them.
Size 10 women's shoes.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. So I did a skit at a dispensary, Nice Yield,
Okay.
over on Jackson Avenue. Amazing dudes, really cool.
Great.
And it was for Splash Cannabis. So it was like one of those, like, it felt like I was what is the show on Nickelodeon back in the day? You can't do that on television, or Double Dare.
Double Dare.
So it was like, the setup was, I walked in, I need to make a splash, and I go and I open the bag and then splash.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
I did the whole thing. It was great. Everything was beautiful. Mwah. So I was wearing track pants.
Yes.
And my phone was out of harm's way.
Okay.
Got an Uber. I figured I earned it. And I'm wet. A little wet.
You're wet. Your phone is in harm's way.
I was out of harm's way.
Out of harm's
during
way.
the filming. It was out of harm's way.
Okay.
But now
But
I'm
now
in an Uber. I got everything good. My phone was in my pocket. And my pants were just a little bit wet.
Okay.
So I do all my stuff or whatever, and I'm looking at my phone, and I notice DoorDash, the icon notification is at the top of my phone. I'm like, that's weird. Why would that be there? And I look further, investigating. I get another notification. Your delivery is on the way.
Whoa.
So I was like, wait a minute. What did I order? What happened here?
What did you order?
So apparently I ordered 2 buffalo chicken sandwiches.
Yes.
The same sandwiches. Who does that?
Yeah, but that you can
Who
eat that.
does that?
You can eat that on another day.
No.
That
But
won't
who
go
does
to
that?
waste. I don't know. How did you?
And I've noticed that when my phone, the screen is sensitive, like with water, and it'll just do whatever it wants.
Do you have a lock on it?
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it was I don't know what happened. I think it was unlocked or something, but it was in my phone.
Tricky.
It was in my
Mercury.
phone. It was in my pocket. And like I ordered that and I couldn't stop it. I chat with DoorDash and they're like, "Well, the food's already being cooked." So
yeah, that's what they always say. You still cancel it. They say that you're not going to get a refund. You still cancel it. You say, "Okay, I'm okay with it." And then you just talk to somebody and they're like, "Okay, we'll give you a refund."
Are you serious?
Yeah, actually DoorDash customer service is so much easier to deal with than Seamless if you can get them.
But there's
Uber is hard to get on the phone.
Was it DoorDash? No, I think it was Seamless Grubhub.
Okay.
It was them. And yeah, so now I'm in this 6-month Seamless Plus plan or whatever it is that I'm never going to use. So I said to myself, you know
get
what?
Money back when you pick up.
Oh, but that's not all. That's not all. I investigate on my phone even further.
Uh-oh. What else did you order?
Walgreens is up. And you know what else happened at Walgreens?
How did you order?
There was an order ready to go for $88 of what? Compression socks and cough drops and all other kinds of good stuff. And I'm like, how did this happen? How? And I had to stop that too. I was like, bloop, stopped it.
But they already made them.
No, they didn't already make. Oh, yeah. They already made it. They already made the compression socks. But yeah, that's what happened.
Imagine they could use that in any kind of industry.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we already made the rug. You can't.
So I was like, what? I was like, are you kidding me? So then I get home. The sandwiches are waiting for me at the door. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this? I'm not eating this stuff because I'm not into this.
What? Not into a buffalo chicken sandwich?
So, no, because it was like the size of a softball. So you knew it was like all bread. And you knew it wasn't going to be that good. So then I was like, you know what?
I'd be willing to take the chance.
I didn't want to take the chance. No. So I figured I would be good. I figured I would be good again. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to save this for my ride to work because there is a dude on my walk to work and I will slide it over to him and I will be all right.
Okay, you're trying to fix the
Now I'm trying to
universe.
Trying to fix.
You're like, there is an imbalance
That was Monday.
somewhere.
That was Monday, and then coming on Tuesday. So get down to the subway station where I'm at, and there's a dude on the
full of hope. MTA's not gonna ruin my day.
So then there's a dude sleeping by the turnstile.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? Nah. I want to see my guy. I want to see my guy.
Okay. You know
Oh,
a
yeah.
particular guy.
And I did the whole thing. I put them in the oven too, and they're warm and piping hot. Everything is good. I put them in the fridge the night before.
Yeah.
Everything's beautiful. And I'm like, nah. Because then I don't want to be like the tooth fairy. That's weird. Because then you like place something gently by someone and they're like, no, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not the tooth fairy.
I think we had different tooth fairies.
Well, you know what
I wish I was like, what's that smell? The tooth fairy was here.
You know what I mean, dude. You know what I mean. So wait, so I'm like, no, I'm not leaving this here. No, I'm going to see my guy.
Yeah.
So I get out of the train station. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So then I'm like, okay, I just can't waste this. Hopefully if I leave it somewhere nice and just position it, it will be fine.
Yeah.
I get out of my shift. It's still there. I was like, I did my best. I did my best.
Wow.
So there you go. Yeah. That was part of my week. I got women's shoes that I never ordered. Don't know why I did them, but I'm going to turn that into a positive.
Okay. Turned into a positive.
Kind of like what we are doing right now.
We are.
Thank you, Nanticoke.
Nanticoke
Nanticoke, thank you so much.
helps us to find the positive.
Oh.
Finding the positive. You can find my comedy special, Finding the Positive, on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's up there. I'd love for people to watch it.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I thought
we
you
could have
knew.
planned this, dude.
No, I thought you knew. It's been up there. I did it in 2022. What was it, in 2022? Like, what are the years anymore?
One of the years?
Yeah, no, that was 3 years ago. I filmed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to do another one?
Yeah, I'd love to.
So let's figure this out, dude. Seriously.
It all figures itself out. You gotta let it all.
Wait, what did you just say? It all figures itself out? Oh, man, I'm going to have so much. You know what? I'm not going to edit any of this.
No,
I'm not going to edit any of this.
not a single thing.
Not a single thing.
I think we need to put more, like, the world just needs to be more raw. You know, like, we need, like, people, they sometimes things need to be edited tightly.
Right.
Sometimes they don't.
You just go with
You
it.
know, life's not perfect.
Oh, man. You know, it's not perfect.
The
But-
MTA.
No. I got another one.
Honestly, that would be a really great slogan for them. MTA. We never said we were perfect. And I think we'd all be like, finally, actually,
Wait a minute.
I respect accountability.
You know what I'm also thinking about today, too?
What?
Now that you just said the MTA, my ride was so uneventful today and so, like, perfect.
Yeah, mine was smooth.
There
Yeah, it was almost like eerie that it was.
it is.
Because when I got off the train, I did know it. I was like, huh.
There it is.
Nothing happened.
We figured it out. It's still their fault. It is still their fault, even when they do it right.
It's psychological now.
Yes.
Now we're like, okay, when is something going to happen? We're never happy. But we are. We are happy, but we come off not happy even when we are, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I learned from
It's
you?
our charm.
You
You
know what
learned
I've
from
learned?
me.
Yes, I've learned something from you.
Ooh.
Every time something happens, I'm like, you know what? This is material. And then I'm like, this. I was like, this is all material. This is all material. This is all material.
Okay.
All of it. That's how you have to look at it. Like, how did Seinfeld do it? It was all his. How did all the stand-ups in the 90s do it?
Yeah.
And we know who originated the formula. We're not going to say his name.
We all got to just put our phones down and look around. Okay. Everybody on their phones.
Oh, but wait, I got one more for you. You're going to like this. So, last Monday.
Last Monday.
This is
A
where
lot
it all-
happened last
A lot
Monday.
happened last Monday.
Yeah.
So this is where it all started.
Okay.
I get up, do my thing, shower, shave, blah, 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 looking good. Bed is made. breakfast. I edit the episode. Bam, smooth as always. Thanks to what? Gas Digital Studios. It's always a smooth move. Okay? That's always a smooth move. And it was so easy to edit. Okay? It was like bloop, 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 and that was it.
Wow.
So then I'm like, okay, I got 2 auditions.
2.
All right. I'm not going to do those just yet because I'm going to make sure that all this laundry is done.
Ooh, we're going to get the laundry done.
And I was at this point.
You did laundry on Monday, too?
Yeah, because it's my day off.
Okay.
But at this point, it was like 8:45 a.m. And I did all of that stuff already. Had coffee, made coffee for my ladybug, saw her off, everything. Bomb. Yeah. I get downstairs with my thing. Every machine is running. And it's not even 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's one tiny old woman down there. And I know she's got to be like a home health aide or something. Or she's got to be something.
Okay. She is
something.
Definitely something.
She's something. She was a whole lot of sass.
Oh, she is something. Let me tell you.
There were 2 carts. All right. And so the way it's set up is like 1, 2, 3, 4 small ones, 2 big ones, and a small one. And then like 5 dryers.
Okay.
So then like everything is running. I'm like, and she saw it on my face because as soon as I came in, I was like, Jesus Christ. And I think it was audible enough for her to catch it. Yeah. So she's already eyeing me and I'm eyeing her. And I'm just really trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do to get all this stuff done? I'm not even like thinking about her or whatever. So I'm looking at all the timers and everything. And she finishes one machine, another dude finishes another. And I noticed this cart was positioned near the machine. And it had like a trash bag draped over it or whatever inside. So it was a trash bag draped inside, perfect square. Okay. So I didn't pay any attention to it. I'm like, what the hell is this? I guess it's just a bunch of crap or whatever, bunch of junk or whatever. So I motioned to that machine with my stuff. And this woman comes over to me and says, oh, no, baby, that machine is mine. I'm waiting for that one. I was like, okay. Okay. I was like, really?
Big reveal underneath that.
I was like, what?
Underneath that bag.
Are you serious? It was another batch of laundry.
Did she need both? She needed 2?
She just needed the one. But
okay.
Still, I was like, are you serious? And you're running like every dryer already in here? So then, like,
I wonder what time she got there.
It opens at like 7.
Okay.
I was like, are you serious? So then I get one machine, I throw all my stuff in, bam! Timer, I do all my stuff like, this is easy, this is nothing. So now I'm kind of stuck because I got to make sure I'm focused on the timers because, people love putting their hands in your stuff. I'm like, whoa, are your hands clean, mama? You're touching my clean drawers and my ladybug stuff? No. So I got the timers. I get downstairs. All the while I'm watching that messed up documentary about, what's his name? The Gilgo Beach dude.
Oh, yeah.
Prime Monday morning entertainment for you, okay? Prime. So that keeps me focused because I'm already like at that level already to stay, grounded. So I go to the dryer, do all my stuff, this, that, and the other. And now she's making a production because the dryer I pick is next to hers and it finishes. So I'm the kind of guy where I just like, I have stuff that I hang up that needs to be hung up. And then I just toss everything into the dryer.
Great.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing that, hers finishes and now she wants to motion like, oh, I need to open the door, but I'm like, just open the door. I'll reach around. I'll do whatever. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's not going to take you an hour to put the clothes
because you're
into
already
the dryer.
running the entire room already.
Yeah.
So then.
Yeah, you get that space.
Exactly. So then I do the dryer, the same thing, timer, blah, 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 finish the Gilgo Beach.
And also multiple dryers can be open at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the doors do like swing all the way open, but
it's
hold
tight,
it.
But yeah,
you can hold it.
Everybody
can figure it out.
You can do it.
If you figured out 2 carts full of laundry, you can figure out how to hold a dryer door. Okay.
Yeah.
So there it is. So there was that, and then it was like I finished the documentary, got the clothes, folded the clothes,
folded them. That's important.
And banged out the auditions on time with enough time to spare to get to Nice yield on Jackson Avenue.
To go then do the splash video.
And then order.
And then, then the chicken sandwiches and then the Walgreens happens. And then you come home. No, that was yesterday. Yesterday was the shoes. No, but you got all of that stuff then.
Did you just roll your eyes?
No, I'm trying to make sure that I caught everything.
You caught everything.
I'm looking. See, that's what it is. Sometimes maybe people think that I'm rolling my eyes, but I'm looking at the dry erase board that's in my mind. Right? Say that out loud. You sound crazy.
You're looking at the dry erase board in your mind?
Yeah.
I actually like that.
Yeah. Mine actually erases properly, though. Not like those other dry erase boards where you can still see things on it.
Oh,
Don't
really?
call it a dry erase board if it's not going to erase. It's a dry partial erase board.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how
with
that
like
should be marketed. You know what? For 99 cents, yeah, I'll buy a dry partial erase board. I know what I'm getting myself into. But when you say it's a dry erase board, I'm going to expect it to erase. Because the first thing you write on there is there forever.
Residue? With the purple residue.
Yeah, use the brightest color, too. You're just like, this is going to be fun. And then you're like, that is there.
Dude.
Why can I still see it?
How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
So, that is my story. That is my sitcom life right there.
That's a week.
Oh, there are so many.
Yeah.
There are so many.
Last week, Monday and Tuesday did come in, like, pretty hot.
They did.
Yeah. And then it was like, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, then Thursday was Liberation. Was that Wednesday? I can't remember
Nobody
anymore.
remembers anything. You know what I do remember?
No, Liberation Day was this week.
But you know what I do remember?
What a stupid name.
But you know what else? You know what's not a stupid name? Terp Tuesday.
Terp Tuesday.
That's the hashtag that I use for us.
That's great. That's
because we are out every Tuesday.
Terp Tuesday.
And I cannot wait to put this episode out on the books.
Yeah.
Episode 9, Tangie Icebox Cake. Oh my goodness, what a ride this episode has been. Megs, you are a legend. I'm serious. I'm serious. And the folks at Gas Studios, you guys are top tier and top flight yourself.
Such a delight.
Such a delight.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to be back here next week because we're going to make it happen once again. This is the Bake Sale Session Podcast. I'm Adrian.
Oh, yeah, Megan.
And we are out.
Okay, bye.
Bye.